by this this flagship phone? Why not?
I mean, it's just an incremental improvement to what their previous devices that they've launched. What they've done is that they changed the material so the device is slightly less chunky and slightly lighter than previous one, but it does that compelling and wow factor that Nokia needs to be able to compete with the likes of Apple and Samsung.
Any sign they've got a game-changing product in the pipeline?
Not really so far. I mean, as I said earlier, they're the follower within that market behind Apple and Samsung, and they need to come out with something really innovative and really with that wow factor to us to compel consumer to go for the device. And so far, they haven't been able to do that either through Nokia or Windows Phone.
Do you think they'll ever be able to do it?
It's difficult because they're coming from behind. You've got two very, very strong actors in the market in Apple and Samsung. They're very entrenched. They're the one making most of the profit and the revenue. And Nokia is coming from behind, kind of losing its market share from its previous feature phone business. And also Microsoft and Windows Phone, which has always struggled to work into the mobile business. So you've got two companies which have struggled within the smartphone trying to make it a go.
How long do you think CEO Elop has to turn things around? Surely his days are numbered now.
Yeah, it's difficult for him because he's the one that pushed that strategy with Microsoft and Windows Phone. I think he probably has this year to kind of turn it around. But then it begs the question that even if Elop goes and change the strategy, will Nokia be able to, come back as a leader with another operating system, whether partnering with somebody else or creating its own? They're in the tough spot right now.
I guess their strength, Nokia's strength, is some of these cheaper phones in emerging markets, but the markets, the margins must be pretty thin there, right?
Margin is thin for kind of the new feature phones and the new Asha devices. What happened is that Nokia is having that dual strategy, so trying to get to the medium to high-end market with the Lumias and then launching the Ashas in kind of more developing markets. But you've also got very strong competition in those markets from kind of Chinese manufacturer using Android and being able to launch devices for less than $100.
Just a closer on Samsung and an Apple. Apple seems to be losing momentum as well. Is this year the year of Samsung? Is that it? Is that the story?
Samsung does have the momentum. The thing is with Apple is that Apple's got a great loyalty from its followers and its consumers. So I mean, when Apple launches a new iPhone, you're going to have all those new consumers buying those new devices, and even the last one sold quite a lot. But I think what Apple needs to regain some of its momentum is to come back with something really innovative, so as to say we're still there, we're still number one, we're still around, and so that Samsung can see and the other rival can see that Apple is still going to be a strong competitor going forward.